What's up, everyone? I'm Dreadly, and welcome back to the loveliest show on the internet. Now, today we're going to do something a little bit different, but I think some of you hardcore fans know what I'm about to do. Back in the day, if you can remember, about 8 months ago, I did a quiz on all the UN member states, which are essentially the 196 countries in the world. And if you remember, I did mess up. There was a country called the Gambia. The Gambia took it all away from me. I got 195 out of 196 countries of the world, and the Gambia messed me up. It was that one little river in the middle of Africa. It's a river country. It's the silliest looking country I've ever seen in my life, but I love it. I love it so much that I just really want to remember it. The Gambia actually messed me up so bad, I actually had to take a swig of one of my brewskis, as I called it. Now, seriously, I think I'm ready. I think I can remember the Gambia this time, but it's been a while. It's been 8 months since I tried to even do this quiz. So we're gonna see if I remember all of the 196 countries in the world, but I'm pretty confident that I can remember the Gambia. But anyways, everyone, if you want to check out the quiz I'm on, it's called Countries of the World Quiz on the site jetpunk.com. Let me know in the comments how many countries you get. So anyways, everyone, without further ado, I'm going to guess all 196 countries in the world. At least 196 on this quiz. If your country's not in there, I'm sorry. So here we go. We're gonna start this quiz in 3, 2, 1, start. So what I'd like to do, oh yeah, I also have only 15 minutes to do this quiz. What I'd like to do at the start is I like to do all these little nations, all these little island nations. So we got St. Lucia, St. Kitts, St. Vincent, then we got Grenada, Barbados, Trinidad, then we got Bahamas, Haiti, Cuba, Dominica, Dominican Republic, Jamaica, and then we've got, what's that one? Oh yeah, Antigua. We got Antigua. Awesome, cool. So we got 13 there, and I also like to do these little ones over here. So we got Fiji, and then we got Tonga in the corner there. Samoa. Jeez, I'm murdering these names. I'm sorry if I murder your country's name, but it's just what's gonna have to happen. I'm a filthy American, okay? Don't you remember? So we got Kiribati. How's that pronounced? Kiribati? I know the British say Kiribati, but I'm gonna say Kiribati. Kiribati. How about that? Solomon. And then we got Solomon Islands, and then Vanuatu. Those are the collection of islands under the Solomon Islands. So we got Nauru. And we got, what's that one? Jeez. Tonga? Fiji? Vanuatu? No. What was that one? Samoa? I already guessed Samoa. Jeez, what's that little one? What's the little one called? Let me fill in the rest of Oceania. I bet y'all get it. Let's see. Because we got Nauru, right? Nauru, yep. Let's see. We got Palau, Micronesia. What's that one? That one is Marshall Islands. Papua New Guinea, and Australia, and New Zealand. Awesome. All right, what's that one right there? Tonga, Vanuatu. Fiji? No. Tonga. Tuvalu, of course. Because it's, Tuvalu and Vanuatu, that's how I always remember it. I always remember it by Tuvalu. That's right, of course. Okay, so we got 27 countries. That's correct, because there's 13 countries in the Caribbean, and then there's 14 in Oceania. So I got Oceania done. Let's do the rest of these little islands. So that's Cape Verde. Oops. And those two little islands right here, that's Sao Tome and Principe. We got Mauritius. That's that little one down there. Mauritius, Seychelles, and Comoros. Then we'll do Madagascar. It's not a little island. It's actually one of the largest, but we'll still do it. And this collection of islands is Maldives, and that's actually where that one guy that was trying to preach to all of those island natives at, what's it called, the Sentinel Island. That's actually the country where they're from. They're from Maldives. But they don't really know it because they don't know how to speak the language there. So let's see, we got Malta, and then we got Cyprus. Anything else for little islands? Sure, we'll do Taiwan. Why not? Oh, come on. Taiwan. And then we'll do Ireland, UK, Iceland. Iceland is up there. I'll let you just make sure you know I got it. I got it. All right. So I think that's it for the little islands. I don't see any other little islands that I can pick up. So let's go with North America. Let's go with North America. Canada, USA. And we got Mexico. Now let's move on to Central America. We got, what do we got? Guatemala. Belize. That's actually an English-speaking nation. We got Nicaragua. Honduras. That's kind of like the elbow of Central America. El Salvador. Costa Rica. And Panama. All right, South America. South America is actually pretty easy because all the countries are quite large. Suriname, Guyana. Let's just go through the little ones first. We got Uruguay, Paraguay, Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Bolivia, Peru, Ecuador. There's actually a site there where you can see Colombia. Where you can see Colombia, where you can see the equator, and that was Venezuela. Yeah. Let's move on to Europe. Europe is actually a lot worse than you think it is. Sure, you can probably name quite a few European countries, but you probably don't know the Balkans, do ya? The Balkans are definitely like a mosaic, a beautiful mosaic of Europe, and if you don't know Europe, if you don't know the Balkans, then you don't know the rest of Europe. It's a very, very important place there. And I'm actually going to be going there in May. You'll learn more about that when it comes. We got France, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium. And you can't forget about the micro countries. There are some micro countries. We got Luxembourg right there. Luxembourg. It's not exactly a micro country, but it is pretty small. And Andorra. Andorra's in there somewhere in Spain. I think right there, actually. Then we got Switzerland. Switzerland does have a micro country next to it, and that's called Liechtenstein. We got Italy, and Italy has two micro countries called San Marino and Vatican. I think San Marino was in a dispute over a bucket. I think they had a war over a bucket, I think, or some kind of silly war like that, and that's how I kind of remember it. All right, so we got Austria, Hungary, used to be a country, Austria-Hungary itself, Poland, Czechia, and Slovakia. Czechoslovakia used to be one country, but they decided to have independence from each other, and now they're best friends. I think. Are you guys best friends? I hope I didn't mess this up. So then we got Croatia. Bosnia. Now we got Montenegro. Now we're in the Balkans. We're deep into the Balkans right now, and it's very, very important that you remember the Balkans because there's a ton of countries in here. Serbia and Romania and Moldova. Moldova's not really a Balkan country, but now we've got Bulgaria, and that's actually the country that I will be going to, and you will learn a little bit more about that as time goes on. Russia. Can't forget the biggest country in the world. Belarus. That's actually, I think it really means below Russia. Latvia, Estonia, and Lithuania. Let's figure out Felix Kjellberg's country, Sweden, Finland, and Norway. Those are easy enough. Then we got Turkey. Let's just put that in there. Africa is probably the hardest part. Europe is quite hard. I don't find Asia to be quite hard, but Africa is very, very hard because there's not really much that we know, at least us Westerners, we're not very familiar with. So I'm going to start in this southwestern corner, or this northwestern corner, rather, of Africa. So let's try this out. Let's do Senegal. The Gambia. Yes, we're going to get that. The Gambia. We're going to make sure that we get the Gambia because that's very, very important. We don't want to lose this time. We got Guinea, Guinea-Bissau. That's above Guinea. Guinea-Bissau, so that's easy to remember. Senegal. Oh yeah, I remember. I already put in Senegal. Sierra Leone. Liberia. Cote d'Ivoire. Togo. Benin. And Ghana. Mali. Burkina Faso. Mauritania, Morocco, Nigeria. I've got Algeria. Let's go a little bit north. Tunisia is right there. Libya, Egypt. Of course, can't forget Egypt. Chad. Actually, Chad kind of looks like a dude with a mohawk and a chin. How about that? South Sudan. Eritrea. Djibouti. Ethiopia. Somalia. Somalia is actually quite a big country. I was surprised to hear how big Somalia was. It's right on the Horn of Africa. Cameroon. Let's see. Uganda. Kenya. No Uganda memes, please. That meme died a long time ago. Please don't do it. I know you want to do it. We got let's see, Equatorial Guinea, even though it's not really on the equator. Kind of weird. Central African Republic. And we got the Congo. And the Congo, I think, gives you like, yeah, 2 countries. It does. Congo, because that's the Republic of the Congo, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Ghana, Gabon, that little one right there. And then we got these 2 countries right here. Rwanda is above it, and Burundi is below it. I remember it because Burundi is buried under Rwanda. Tanzania. Then we've got these countries down here, which are relatively easy. We've got Zambia, Angola, Namibia, Mozambique, Malawi. It's kind of that long it's that long toenail looking thing. Can't even talk right now. South Africa, Lesotho, and I'm pretty sure Lesotho is the only country that is completely enveloped from the country it's in. I think it's on a mountain or something. Pretty crazy. And then we've got Botswana. And then we've got... Oh, Zimbabwe, of course. All right. We got Yemen, Oman. Moving on to the Middle East, Saudi Arabia. Very important countries here. UAE, it's United Arab Emirates. Oh my goodness, that's actually where Dubai is, and the tallest skyscraper in the world, tallest building. Qatar, well, not the tallest building, but the tallest skyscraper. Bahrain. And let's go up here, Lebanon. That's actually a very hard country to remember. I'm not sure why, but I always seem to forget it. Let's see. Syria, Jordan, and Israel. That should be it. Then we got Georgia, the country. That's actually right over here. Georgia, Azerbaijan, Armenia, Iraq. Oh yeah, I already put in Iraq, Iran. And let's go over to the stands. These are, I mean, people say that they're really easy, but as long as you remember Kazakhstan and another one, they're pretty easy to remember. So you got Kazakhstan, and then under Kazakhstan, you've got Uzbekistan, because it's under Kazakhstan. And then this one right here is Turkmenistan, because it's the closest stand to Turkey, I believe. It is the closest stand, or at least it's in close proximity to Turkey. That's how I remember Turkmenistan. And then you've got Tajikistan, and this one's the hardest one, Kyrgyzstan, also the hardest one to spell, oh my god. Afghanistan, and Pakistan. Pretty easy. And then we'll put in India, sneak a little India in there. Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh. And we've got Burma, Sri Lanka, that's that island right off of India. And then Thailand. And this is Indochina now. This is where we fought the Vietnam War, or this is where the United States fought the Vietnam War, rather. Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. And then, of course, you know this one, China. Oops. China. And then Mongolia. That's that one right above them. And just to prove I know where North Korea and South Korea is, North Korea, South Korea. And we're almost done. We'll sneak in Japan in there too. Philippines, have been there, done that, like I said last time. And these ones are ones that people normally forget. Because there are a few sneaky countries in here. Indonesia, Brunei, Timor-Leste. And then one more. You're never going to guess where this is. You're never going to guess where this is. Let me pull up Google Maps, and I'll show you where it is. There's one more country. And I know where it is. It's right here. Singapore. That's right. I did it. Dreadly did it. Dreadly finally conquered the Gambia. The Gambia is no more. Every other country conquered. Doesn't exist anymore. I'm sorry I defeated you. Now bow down before your spaghetti king and praise the spaghetti god himself. I do feel kind of rewarded. I do feel kind of great that I finally was able to, on camera, get all 196 countries, at least according to this quiz. I know there are different countries, out there that do claim sovereignty, but you know, I kind of have to work with what I've got, and I am familiar with a few of these countries. Well, anyways, everyone, I thought that would be a short and easy video to do because, as you can see, I am trying to upload regularly, and this is kind of like an update here, but I don't know why, but it seems like it's been the easiest time in my life to make videos and make content, and this is something that I really like to do. Like, seriously, if I can't think of a topic to come up with, if I can't think of something to entertain my audience with, it really does put a damper on my day. But I figured I would go back and conquer all 196 countries in the world, and I figured I'd do that just for retribution, and also I hope you got some entertainment out of it. If there are any more geography quizzes that you want me to take, just leave them in the comments and I'll check them out, and maybe I'll upload a video on them sometime. Well, anyways, everyone, if you like the content that I'm putting out, you can go down into the video description and click on that big red button. It says subscribe, and then there'll be this little notification bell that'll pop up. Just click on the notification bell, so that whenever I put out a video, you're going to get it right inside your inbox, and you know, it's pretty awesome. And if you liked this video, don't forget to leave it a like. Well, anyways, I'll see you all later. I'll be back in the next video. Don't know when, don't know how. Bye-bye.